You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sky People Chief coming peace, love, and I'm just trying to see where you going with that on. You got cute for me.
Looking like my baby. I don't come in here unless they pay me. I've been here all night, I'm feeling wavy, but they closing down like the Gallery Road Macy's. Where we finna go, though? We can hit the town to take some photos. Girl, I got the smoke, but can you roll, though? You know I thought about you jumping on this pole. Go somewhere with all that over there you got. Running on my spot, do you running there a lot? Ran into a Roddy Rich, I'm good with the box. It'll be a remix, non-stop. Let it rock. Look who's just like you for me, baby. I hope that I run into you tonight. The things you do to me, baby.
La la.
Bringing back Jet magazines, ain't it? Beauty of the week indeed, that's a queen, ain't it? And she throw back on the smoke. I asked what it is, she said the presidential shit, not that tangerine, ain't it? She said, boy, stop. You thought it, you tried it. I said, yeah, whatever, if you sold it, I'd buy it. Windows to your soul, girl, I love the way your eyes get. When I look into them, I fall in a pool of violence. That's just what it's like, I got a jet that you can pilot. When we see each other, always frequent flyer mileage. It's always a laugh, she be like, boy, why you so childish? Because the internet, she said, jet be quiet. You know I'm a fool, Barrymore, I'm a riot. Like God is to a like God, I'm a lion. You can't make you, we ain't finna fast by it. You know what it is, me and Slim, we just vibing.
Hey hustlers, ready to level up your wardrobe? Check out All Hustle, No Fear, the brand that keeps your grind strong and fearless. From our stylish hoodies to trendy t-shirts to our motivational mugs, we've got you covered. And for a limited time only, grab your exclusive Jesus Drugs Only hoodies.
Weed is good all the time, and all the time weed is good. Hashtag Agram.
Don't wait. Visit allhustlenofear.com and gear up today. Show the world you hustle hard and fear nothing. All Hustle, No Fear. Wear your ambition. Shop now at www.allhustlenofear.com.
Songs and they all out, yeah, they all out. Couple brown liquor on now. Finally up next, so we gone now. Finally up next, so we gone now. Couple five bars, I'm a tough out. Yeah, tough out. Couple new songs and they all out, yeah, they all out. And they all out. Couple brown liquor on now, yeah, on now. Yeah. Finally up next, and we on now. Finally up next, and we on now. Yeah, sleep in peace of mind. Yeah, failed 1,000 times. Yeah, live a life of lessons. Now my wins they multiply. Yeah, checks of rapping, acting. Moves are calculated. So if you wanna holler, then Venmo me the payment. Cause I'm focused on the catalog. Bump whoever hating. I'm in my own position. And ain't no one adjacent. Yeah, always loving. Like the building up. To inspire is do or die on my clock, on my time, man. Y'all. I'm a tough out. Couple new songs and they all out. Yeah, they all out. Couple brown liquor on now. Finally up next, so we gone now. Couple five bars, I'm a tough out. Couple new songs and they all out. Yeah, they all out. Couple brown liquor on now. Finally up next, so we gone now. Could've signed the files away, but everything mine though. Need all of that. Why sign a deal for files that I own for me to give it right back? Need my contract, max, Lindor money, 10 plus independent grind on my own time. I don't race nobody else, but if I did, I'm clocking up Hall of Fame time. First, Jordan, A-I-C-H, woo. I seen my life change before my eyes. Wait, the shit looking great. Cab side, right on the beach with a queen of mine. Think about everything I dreamed that I would get to live and still have enough to have scenic vibes. Couple fireballs, I'm a tough out. Couple new songs and they all out. Yeah, they all out. Couple brown liquor on now. Finally up next, so we gone now. Chillin' with the gang, drinking all the brown liquor, thinking about the plans we working on. Gotta come quick, oh na. Oh na. Oh. Chillin' with the gang, drinking all the brown liquor, thinking about the plans we working on.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the wall. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke, tell my friend I'm about to blow.
Are you in need of some tattoo therapy? Visit Studio 219 for your next tattoo or piercing. Studio 219 is located at 1900 Piedmont Road in Atlanta, just 1 mile from the Lindbergh train station. Studio 219 is open Monday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and closed every Sunday. Book your appointment today by visiting www.studio219ink.com. That's studio219inc.com. Make sure to follow 219 on Instagram for promotions and specials at Studio219ink. Studio 219. Let us fix your creative itch.
Boy, just be yourself. If people don't like it if you're being yourself, fuck them.
Tell them again, fuck them. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken. Yeah. Ever been happy to help a motherfucker, then when you need help, motherfucker said, ever felt like you be there for motherfuckers that never be there when we dance? So hard to know who really care for and love you, cause all the above is a mouthful of. That's why I stay out the way hollering. Then give me some pussy and sleep in it. Ho. Fuck em. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken.
Ho, get the fuck out my face with that gibberish. All that say chasing prohibited. Most of them little bitty rotisseries giving that kitty the hell for the city. So slimmy for sure, keep it pimping. You come with them gimmicks, them hoes get the shimmy like. I'm about to blow like a semi, so mixing the smoke with the Henny like.
Fuck em. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken. You ever stuck out your neck for motherfuckers that stabbed you in the back for a check? So you ever pulled up the check a motherfucker that never paid back all their debt? So you ever regretted sexing a motherfucker that don't be ready to stretch you? To answer your questions, yes, then I give me some pussy and sleep in it. Ho. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken.
Mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me now? Y'all can hear me now. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all still can't see me neither. We're just having all kinds of technical. I'm blaming. Hi. Good morning. How y'all doing out there? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl Sunshine Reigns, aka Griselda Blanca, aka You Need a Motivator, aka the Party Starter. But you tune in to Hits 92.3 and All Hustle No Fear, because I'm your hood unicorn. I'm here to wake you up with positivity, motivation, current events, and a ton of laughter. So let's get this thing started. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna try to get on TikTok real quick so I can, be a part of that community. I really don't know, and I probably should. Saying it out loud makes me realize that that's something I probably should be figuring out. I really don't know what my campaign is on TikTok or what I'm trying to accomplish or do or whatnot. I'm just kind of on there. It's just another place for me to gain followers or let people see me, or another way for me to just reach out or whatever. But I definitely need to sit down with somebody who knows how to run the back end of TikTok and maybe can help me figure out some strategies for it. I will say, as an entrepreneur, that a lot of times we are on these platforms and we're not always having a concrete campaign or strategy for what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish. So you're just on there and you're either chasing trends or you're spinning your wheels or whatever. If you don't have the funds to pay somebody to help you do that, then you either need to work in the section of bartering for it, or you need to be willing to sit down and really learn on your own and do the research. And I think for a lot of us, we're waiting on somebody to show us. We're waiting on somebody to want to help us. And we've got to, you've got to do a lot of this stuff on your own. So there's that. My motivation for you this morning, hopefully Stoner will be here soon because I really don't have a lot of motivation. But my motivation for you guys this morning is to check your phone. You got to check your phone. So I'm going to use this moment to tell you my faux pas. And I take all responsibility. I hold myself completely accountable for it. But what I need from you guys, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be going on Instagram, on the Hits Instagram. Sorry about that. Hold on. Got to do behind the scenes stuff. But what I do need from you guys is I need you to be my compass. Okay. So my granny, before she passed away, I used to call her my compass. Men always talk about women don't hold themselves accountable. And I can't speak for other people, but I try to hold myself accountable as often as possible. When I started doing that was with my grandma. If I did something and I didn't think I was right or I wasn't sure, I would call her. I'd give her the scenario. And without bias, she would give me you were wrong, you were right, you should, fix the situation or whatever, right? Okay, bet. So I'm going to let y'all be my compass today. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. I'm going to tell you what I did. It was a professional faux pas. I'm going to tell y'all what I did. And I need you guys to tell me, how do I proceed from here? Okay. A really, really good friend of mine met someone and he referred that person to me for my digital media master's business. Okay. The only reason why I'm bringing up her age is because it kind of plays into the conversation of what we were talking about. Other than that, her age does not matter. Okay. But she was in her 60s, like earlier mid 60s or whatnot. She has she has a need for someone to help her to edit some past footage, some past audio footage that she has, but she also needed to make it current and wanted to add in other sounds and change some segments out. I'm trying to say it so y'all know what I'm trying to do. Anyways, she was trying to change some segments out. And me being me, I was like, all right, bet. Like, send me the footage. I'll, send me the audio or whatever. I'll go ahead and edit it, send it right back to you. And she was like, no, I don't want to do that because of some past experiences that she had. And so she wanted me to show her, but not show her, but show her how to do it. And she also wanted me to go to a location of her design and not here at the radio studio or me, working on it wherever I want to work on it. Okay. She also let me know that she had a 501(c) status, and that's important, that she had a 501(c) status and stuff. And just after the conversation with her, I knew that she wasn't very versed in what we do, but also I was getting the feeling of, how somebody want to tell you how to do something, but they don't know how to do it, but they know how they want it done, and how they want it done ain't necessarily what you like. I can get this done. You're talking about stuff that you know about. Let me do my job. That kind of thing, right? Okay, it was kind of like that. So when I got to the funds part of it, I had already, after listening to her, kind of knew that this wasn't going to be something I could really do at regular price or whatnot for her. So I already in my head kind of discounted the price a little bit for her and everything. And that's where the 501(c) status comes in, because a lot of times when people say that, they're hoping that you either give them really deep discounts because they have, tax exempt from the government, or you'll do it for free because they're a not a charity, but a foundation or a company or whatever that's giving back. So, they feel they want those kickbacks. Okay. Anyways, all of that to say, after we got off the phone, I told her, if you want to move forward or whatever, just give me a call back. We can do things. She said, we'll probably do something around, the end of the month, the beginning of next month. All right, bet. I am now talking to my colleague, friend. We're here at the station, and I did not realize that my phone had called her back. I had pocket dialed this woman, you guys. And she heard me candidly, and I use that word because y'all know how you talk with your friend. She heard me candidly explaining the situation to Kels, and us just having our, banter back and forth. She then recorded it and sent it back to me with no message. Just sent it back to me, which I took very passive aggressively. I really did. But I listened to it, and I wasn't disparaging towards her or anything like that. I didn't call her out of her name or anything. I wasn't rude or disrespectful, but I definitely was reiterating the conversation. So for somebody, you might feel like I was talking about her, but I was reiterating the situation and just, having me and Kale's conversation. So the question becomes, as a business person, how do you rectify this situation? Now, I know what I'm thinking I'm going to do. I know what I think I'm going to do. But everybody that has talked to me personally is literally split down the middle. For every person who tells me, yeah, you need to step up and you need to own your mistake and you need to, acknowledge it. There's somebody that's like, man, shit. Take that L, folks. Just take that L, take that loss out and just be done with it. So I'm asking of you. And if you are dressed and you would like to be seen, because the phone is so far away right now, I'll drop the link in the comment section. You can click this link. I can see you, you can see me, and then we all can have this conversation together. Ranye says, I missed some of it. Okay, Ranye, basically I had a phone consultation with someone, and after the conversation with her, I then reiterated the conversation to Kels, but it was a candid talk. I was on like we talk, shouted. I was talking like, like how we talk. And the woman actually heard it because I pocket dialed her, and she recorded it and she sent it back to me with no caption, no comment, anything. And so the question is, what do I do? What would you do? What would you do? Nana Lane, what would you do? What would you do? Because I honestly, at this point, I really don't. I don't want to say I don't know. What is this? StreamYard. I just want to. No, I don't need help. Sweet Jesus. StreamYard has done something, and it's got this little help badge on here. I don't need any help. And because the help badge is on there, okay, thank you. It wouldn't let me send the comment out to you guys. All right, so y'all are all entrepreneurs. What I do? Tell me what I should do. What's the right thing to do on this one? Do I apologize? Well, okay. Oh shit. Let me say this too. I definitely believe in wording, right? So I will not say I'm sorry because I'm not sorry. I stand on exactly what I said. I meant what I said. I really did. What I am if anything, apologetic for was the unprofessionalism of her being butt dialed. Technically, that's what I'm, I feel about, right? I don't feel some kind of way that I was having a conversation about my business with my colleague. I don't feel bad about that. So I'm not apologizing for that part. I'm just apologizing for the unprofessionalism that she had to be, that it had to be sent back to her, or that she got it, that she was called. But I don't know. I don't know. Should I apologize, or should I acknowledge it and just should I acknowledge my mistake, or should I just keep it pushing and don't say nothing? What would you want as the customer, or what would you do as the business? Because I'm very curious as to that, what you guys would do. Let's see. Okay, nobody said nothing over here. Teacher Nietzsche said, don't respond. I already told you that. I told you it's half and half. It's half and half. Teacher Nietzsche says, don't respond. I already told you that. You didn't say anything bad. You simply told someone what happened. Oh, well. Okay. That's one. Anybody over here? Over here in TikTok world? Y'all think I should respond, or y'all think I should just let it go? Let it go? Anybody else want to give me a little answer? No? It's okay if you don't. It's all right. Hi, David. What's up? All right. So, okay. Tiffany says address it. Tiffany says I should address it. Okay. So the Libra in me, the Libra in me is like, I'm not sorry I said it. I'm sorry you heard it. But I don't think that's what you would want to hear in that situation. I was going to go on ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT what I did, and tell ChatGPT how I feel, and ask ChatGPT to give me a response and see what that said, just to see if I liked how ChatGPT put it together. Okay, Chris. Hey, Chris, how you doing? How would I rectify this? Because if you tell me to rectify it by giving her a discount or something like that, then I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I'm already not charging you regular price, or I've already not quoted you a regular price. And I already can see that this is going to be one of those things where when you look back at it and you say, I should have charged regular price. And actually, that's what Stoner was saying to me. Stoner was saying this might be the universe not blocking a blessing, but stopping a train wreck. You know what I mean? Like preventing you from getting in a wreck, or even having to deal with something that later on down the line, you're not going to want to deal with. So I don't know. Let's see. Frederick is here. Hey, Fred. He says, my birthday is this month. Hey, Fred. Happy birthday, Leo. Happy birthday. Yeah, I like I said, y'all are down the middle with it. And I don't know. But I have to do something soon, because it happened on Monday and it's now Thursday. So if I don't do something by Friday, I'm not going to do nothing at all. So I don't know. Teacher Nietzsche says, the thing is, she wanted your services for free. So she isn't trying to be a customer. She wanted charity. And that's where Stoner was coming from too. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know. And then of course there's always and this is how just a Libra's mind works. Like we really sit there and play both sides of it before we can come to a conclusion. Like I got to address all of it before I can get there, right? Then there's the other part of, this is also my speculation. I'd never met this woman. I don't know nothing about this woman. I could have been talking to Oprah. You know what I'm saying? She really could have, funds or whatever else, or she could be really well connected, or I don't know. I honestly don't know. So that part of me is like, and then I don't like my name to be mud in the stratosphere. Like I like having a good, clean reputation and people to know me to be a good person, or to have good, upstanding character. That is a part of my personality that I do care about that. Right. So in a sense, that part of me is the part that's like, you need to at least acknowledge it. Acknowledge your faux pas. Acknowledge that, that I apologize for that. But I'm not sorry for what I said. I don't know. Tiffany says, yeah, it's fellow Libra here. So see, I think that's the justice part of us. That's like, even if it's on my end, I still have to dish out justice from my, I gotta, yeah. So there's that. That's all I got for you on that one. Oh, okay. Ryan, oh shit. Ryan says, call to clarify, not apologizing for what was said, but they had to hear it the way they did. But you stand on how you truly felt. This is a business. End of story. Okay, so you're saying I should call, because I bet I definitely was going to be whatever comes after millennial, and I was going to text it. I was going to text it. I mean, I can be just as passive aggressive, because you sent it with no caption. You just sent me back my voice. Soon as I pressed play and I heard my voice, I stopped listening to it, because I already knew what it was, and I already knew the conversation I had just had. It wasn't no reason for me to really sit there and listen in it. You know what I mean? But hello, Chris, how you doing? I can't bring you on until I see you. I need to see you. I need to see that you're dressed. Yeah, there we go. I can't bring people on. I've had somebody come on and put their business out on the show. Hey, Chris, what's up?
What's going on, sis?
You still doing HVAC and stuff?
Every day. And I'm in a
Man,
nonprofit world
when
too
you gonna
now.
start running your commercials on my show?
I mean, I got a 501c3, so I was trying to see what you can work out for me.
Oh! I can give you a 2% discount.
No, I did want to talk to you about that on down the line, but not on the discount rate, but that's another story. But just for real on a business standpoint, yeah, I would definitely just reach out. It's not about apologizing, but more so if it is a business, and she heard what she heard. So I want to say, hey, look, it's unfortunate you had to hear that, but I still do cherish all of my customers, because, like you said, you don't know who you're talking to. You don't know the resources she has. And some people just like to ask for about the deals, because I do have a 501c3, and I'm just now able to like unlock a lot of benefits with it. So you never know unless you ask. So, I don't think she was just necessarily being cheap, or maybe I missed something at the beginning part. But I would definitely, I treat every customer the same, whether they got $1 million or, they over in the trailer park. I treat everybody the same. So it's just like, let them know that, hey, look, I appreciate you considering me. I still do cherish you as a customer. That's just me on my personal side. But I know you obviously like my professionalism. That's why you came and wanted to be on the platform and so forth. But just let her know that, you know, because everybody knows you're not going to like everybody that you service or, you do business with, but just to let them know, just to kind of clarify. So it's not kissing ass and everything. I think we just need to kind of get in the mindset of, oh well, it is what it is. It's like, no, it is a business though. Still is a business, and you want to let people know that you still do cherish them as a customer. Because customers is what makes people in their business.
Yeah. Yeah. And I like that. And I think sometimes as entrepreneurs or as business people, when things happen and we are in the wrong, instead of just, I don't like the way my brain is saying that, but instead of just accepting and being humble and accepting your place in the fault, we have a hard time accepting fault, taking blame. A good example of that is, if you guys are on TikTok, there's a story going around right now with this lady who went to a restaurant. Her 3-year-old child knocked a table over, but upon investigation, the table actually isn't a table that is suited for a restaurant. It's more of a design table. And instead of the owner being sympathetic, or instead of the owner, asking, was anybody hurt? Is everybody okay? The owner goes straight to, you owe me $1,600 and you can't leave until I get my money. And so now she's got so much backlash. her store is about to close. They're all on Yelp giving her one star reviews and everything, all because she couldn't be humble enough to just accept fault or to just acknowledge the other person's hardship or whatever, or inconvenience or whatever. It you at being an entrepreneur does not mean that the customer is always right, and it doesn't mean that you are always right, and it also doesn't mean that you get to just absorb any of your embarrassment or any of your faux pas or anything and just act like they didn't happen because it's whatever, I'll get another customer. No, this could be a customer that stops you from getting other customers. This could also be the customer that gets you tons of other customers. And how you handle the situation could really be the difference between, continuing forward and just everything falling flat. And so that's why it's been sitting on me this much. The fact that you guys are saying that I need to call instead, that's me telling myself, okay, see,
Yeah.
that's you not wanting to feel the embarrassment. That's not you wanting to, like, you just want to acknowledge it and move on. But
So I was gonna say, I mean, and it's just like any what makes a good company is not because they have 100% track record on doing everything right the first time. It's how you follow up and deal with situations. Like
yeah,
Amazon makes mistakes every day, all day. Stuff gets damaged, stuff gets sent. Like it might be too late. But overall, what's the convenience of Amazon? You can go right back and send it right back. Or their
yeah,
return policy is good. So it's not about like even with HVAC, and I that's why I was saying like I told you that is just out of my own customer service. And like I said, I treat every customer the exact same. I don't care how much money you have, you're a customer, and one person can lead me into five people. That's how I've grown so much. And it's how do you correct the mistake? So
yeah,
yeah, that's all it is. So you have to let them know, like I said, just really emphasize, like, hey, look, I do cherish, I do appreciate you considering me because overall, everything you've done up until this point, everything you built with the radio station, all your networking, everything has attracted someone to say, "Hey, look, I want all my people to know about you because I'm going to come onto your platform. So I
right,
want 15 to 2. You don't know how big her following base is. It could be one person that watches it from her following base that turns it up. So you
yeah,
never know. So it's yeah, like I said, we got to really get out of that habit of in our own businesses and everything. Is because I dealt with that a long time ago when I was 19, going to people's houses doing HVAC. People
yeah,
used to. I'm a young black, and everybody. This was when before people were really in the HVAC industry like that, especially black folks. And people were overcharging, not doing the jobs right. And it's like you can't expect to charge someone $500-600 for just one like a one-time deal. It's like no, you charge the customer correctly so they can keep on referring you. And that's how I was able to grow. But so just everything you do in business has to be planned out. You need to
right,
actually do it with a purpose. And so it's not about, oh, it's just one person. No, one person, like my motto ever since I started this business has been one person equals five. Because they're gonna refer me to five people, and literally almost everybody I service refer me to five or some more people. So one person is not just it's just one person. Never that. If that's how you are, you don't need to be in business at all.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I think that was the feather. That was the feather that I needed. I
Yeah.
think that just turned the needle on the compass. And then you guys, like I said, you guys added an extra layer to it of saying, really go ahead and really fall on your sword and call her. Don't just send a text message or whatnot. Like actually call and own up to your mistake. And I think you guys are right. I'm not gonna say that I won't medicate before I do it because I probably should just to make sure I'm, nice and calm. And but I also need to get myself in the mind frame that whatever she says back, I just have to accept that because
Yeah.
it's how she feels. You know what I mean? Like, because
Hmm.
that's why you don't want to call, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't know what the other person is going to say. That's why I want to send the text, because in sending the text, I don't have to deal with it at like head on. I can just be like, okay, I did this and say I did it. But no, you guys are right. I've got to call her. And there's a reason why I haven't done it yet. It's an absolute reason, because I wouldn't have did it right the first time. And that is growth within itself. One thing that I have learned in business is sometimes a slower hand is a lot better than a fast one. Sometimes when you move too fast, you make mistakes. It's sometimes better to just, be patient and really think it through. And this is growth. You guys are watching me grow. We just became toddlers together. We just grew up a little bit together, because that's a y'all right. Y'all right.
Do
Y'all
what you do
right.
best. Make her laugh. It might be a better conversation than you think. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah. Teacher Nitra said, but when she sent the recording and didn't respond, she wants a reaction.
That's fine. She's a customer. I mean, that's just, you can't control how people gonna react. That's what I'm saying. You gotta take the feelings out of it and just be like, all right, this is what a business owner should do. I don't care how the customer's gonna do it. That's like if you have a restaurant and somebody's unhappy about their food. Some people might say, "Excuse me, I don't like this." Some people might get rude. Some people might
Mm-hmm.
just go back up to the counter and just look at you like this and don't say anything. It doesn't matter. So you're gonna be like, well, they ain't saying anything. It's like, no, take the feelings out of it. Take about how you would deal with the situation out of it. It don't matter how she did it. There's no right or wrong way to complain. I mean, not getting disrespectful or anything, but she wasn't disrespectful. So no, it's not about that. It's literally about what's on paper, what's on the transcript. What's on the transcript is
Mm-hmm.
there was something that was unprofessionally said, but it was off closed doors. Not, I mean, I get everything was professional to her. Besides her asking for a discount, overall, a customer heard someone that she respects say something behind her back. That's it. And,
Mm-hmm.
and you just want to rectify it. It's just simple as that. No feelings involved, nothing extra. I'm not worried about what she said. I'm not worried about how she responded. I'm a business and that's my brand to make people feel good. You said that a long time ago when you did my
Yeah.
birthday party. A long time. I like making people feel good.
Yeah.
So just make people feel good. Hey, look, it was one of them days. I'm sorry you had to hear that, sis. I would love to have you on the show if you're still interested. But I just want to let you know this is, I'm still the same person that you are.
Yeah, Ranye says, call to clarify, not apologizing for what was said, but that they had to hear you say it the way that they did. But you stand on how you truly feel. This is a business, end of story. Let's see. David says, as a business person, you have to do you have to do you have to do best not to acknowledge you're wrong and apologize, move forward. If she can't accept your apology, F her. Teacher Nitra said, girl, you over here trying to balance. And I am, because that's the Libra in me. Just, trying to get it right. Trying to get it right. Ranye's here. He said, if you're live, hit the like, share, and live button. Okay. Chris made good points. Call and apologize for the butt dial. Look at that, Chris. You got a woman to change her mind. That's a good man, Savannah. When you can get a woman to change her mind, you're doing good. Because Teacher Anitra been on that effort. She done changed her mind. Ryan says this was over a discount. No, it wasn't over a discount. It was a consultation about a service that she wants me to provide for her. And in talking about it, some of the dog whistles that I heard were things that people say when they want discounts or they want you to, quote unquote, just help me with this. You know what I mean? And so I heard, though, just like, when you're black, it's certain things you hear and you like, I know what that means. I know what that means. You know what I mean? It was certain things during the consultation that I heard that I knew what that meant. And so when I got off the phone with her, that was the discussion that I was having with Kels, as far as how business is and stuff like that. And that's what she heard. She heard a part of me discussing, the 501(c) part of it or whatever. And so, yeah, like I said, I'm mortified, and I mean that. I am mortified and embarrassed that my phone called her back and that she heard me. I absolutely am. Genuinely. Like, I'm searching myself, and I'm not the type of person. You can't make me apologize for something I don't want to apologize for. I'm not that person. So I can genuinely say I am mortified. What's that mean when you're like, oh my God, oh my, like, yeah, that's definitely how I feel. But yeah, I stand 10 toes down on I said what I said. And I don't want to add, if rectifying it, if she says something like, oh, okay, well then, you know, to fix this or to mitigate this, you know, can you just help me with it and do it for free? Or can you donate your time? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I can't do that. And I won't do that. So I think for me, that's where at first it came in like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's a weird situation, but it's a great one for us to, you know, just talk about and work through. And I think we should do more of this, like more situations of what would you do, business edition, right? Like, you did this or didn't do this. How should you rectify this situation? Woo! I got one for y'all. Applebee's. Because I told myself I'm willing to spend the $20 just to prove this point. But Applebee's, y'all need to come to the front of the congregation because I got something for y'all. Before I change the subject, let me just read these last comments because I want everybody to get their comment in. David said Chris made some great points, which he did. Ranye said, oh, hell no, I will pay full price. You can too. You weren't you weren't with us when we were shooting in the gym. Shut up. You so silly. David said, in the business world, apologizing can make or break your business. Sometimes you have to humble yourself in order to save face and keep your business in good standing. And that is the comment. That's the comment right there. That, and you know what? We're going to end on that because you're absolutely right, David. You just got to humble yourself and you just got to eat the crud. And I just got to humble myself and I got to eat the crud because I was wrong. I absolutely was wrong. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Okay. Applebee's. While we wait for Stoner to get here, Applebee's, what you just did to me is plumb bad business. And I'm telling everybody, and I'm willing to go in Applebee's to prove this. Okay. So usually when I go to Applebee's, I go by myself. I go sit at the bar to the point. I always go to the same one. I mean, not Applebee's, TGI Fridays. Sorry, not Applebee's. This is TGI Fridays. They're all the same thing. Anyways. So I go to the TGI Fridays right here in Camp Creek, right? I always order the same thing. Give me the shrimp, some broccoli, some macaroni and cheese, and let me get a margarita, right? I know that margarita is going to be pretty. I can take a picture with it. And because the bartenders know me, and it's going to be a $5 margarita. I know this. All right. Bet. I go to Applebee's with Mr. Tony and Kels. We sitting in a booth. I ordered my margarita. Mr. Tony was paying for me and Kels' food. So I told them, put my margarita on a separate ticket. I pay for that myself. Nobody else at the table is drinking. I'm not going to expect Mr. Tony to pay for my, my extracurricular activities. That's just how I am. Right? Okay, bet. She brings the ticket and she sits it down and I'm already handing her my card because I'm like, it's just $5. I'm going to give her a $5 tip. We good. I look at the ticket and say, wait a minute. How many margaritas did you charge me for? And she said, 1. And I look, it's $15 for 1 margarita. And I said, it's still happy hour time. Margaritas are $5 right now. Do you know she looked me dead in my face and said, that's only at the bar. That the $5 margaritas, you have to be sitting at the bar. Okay, now me as a patron, I'm sitting up here thinking to myself, so you're telling me Everybody in this establishment get their drinks from the bar, right? Everybody get their drinks made at the bar. So you telling me the same drinks that if I was sitting in a bar stool is going to cost me a different amount from me sitting in a booth? Applebee's, TGI Fridays, you dead ass wrong for that. And you didn't even charge me like a couple of dollars more. It wasn't like it was a $5 margarita at the bar and sitting at the table, it was a $7 or an $8 margarita. I might have even been okay with that because, you know, an extra person exchanging hand. I don't know, but I might have been okay with that. But you charged me 3 times the price. 3 times the price for the same drink. I want to know where your mathematical skills be coming in at, because y'all be mad talking about millennials and zillennials don't drink as much as they used to. We can't. Drinking is a social thing. If I'm drinking, a lot of times I'm drinking with other people. So guess what? I'm buying them drinks. I got drinks. We're doing rounds, right? But no, I can't do a round of margaritas if one margarita is $15 and I thought it was fucking $5. And don't pretend like you ain't give me the well drink and you ain't water it down anyway. I know this ain't no real damn vodka. Tequila in here. I know this is watered down. Charging $15 at the booth and $5 at the bar at this exact same time in the exact same restaurant is messed up. As a consumer, I am pissed. And I lightweight would never, ever want to come back if I can't sit at the bar. Because I know that you are going to upcharge me just because I'm in the booth. And I don't know how long this has been going on. Has anybody ever noticed this? And I know somebody is going to say, well, is there a fine print somewhere? Does it say it somewhere? That doesn't matter. As a business, you should not be trying to scam your customers. That is a scam. That is straight scamming. So I looked through, because I know y'all, I looked through the bar, you know, the little bar flip menu or whatever. And there's a little passage that says not bar menu or bar deals. It says bar deals, something like that. But again, you bring that to the table and you hand me that at the table. You don't say, oh, those bar deals, you have to be sitting at the bar. I was pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I was pissed. Maybe I'm the only one. Maybe y'all don't think it was wrong or whatnot. Drop it in the comment section. I'm gonna go ahead and go to a quick commercial break. And we're going to turn on Stoner's mic, make sure he can see and everything. Teacher Anitra said she can't wait to hear you yelling today. Your mic ain't even on, so don't just hold on. But she said she can't wait to hear you yelling today. And then I'm going to tell you the other thing she said when we get off of camera. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3. I will read y'all commercials, y'all comments when we get back. Right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. This is my little brother. His name is Joey. His band is the Headband, and this song is the Tiny Desk. We love you, Joey.
My name is Joey H. This is the Headband, and this is our submission for Tiny Desk. This song is called Tour Bus, and I wrote this about taking this all over the world and where music can take us. Tricked out my tour bus, tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus, tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus, I tricked out my tour bus, tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out, tricked out, tricked out. I tricked out, I tricked out, I tricked out. I tricked out, I tricked out, I tricked out. Yeah. Darren Ron Shoddy. I dare someone to stop me. Dare someone to jump and I throw it home. Spinning full of winners, hit the map on my mobile phone. Paradise the exit, we can stop cause we very close. Shaking hands with a fan on the West Coast. They ask, am I nervous and for rap what I want most? Anxiously, I smile and laugh. Try to think about an answer. It's basically like I want it all. I need the rain to flee. Been under dark clouds so much it's been a pain to see. Patient, but I'm 28. I'm pacing around the question. Bro, I need some payments. G, back to it. I'm like, man, I just wanna live. Show the world to my girl and our future kids. So I'm on road. Got a show to kill, moves to make. He bought a tea and said, good luck. I know you're making life. Checked out my tour bus. I checked out my tour bus. I checked out my tour bus. I checked out my tour bus. Checked out my tour bus. Checked out. I checked out. Woo! True story, started this record back in 17. Rapping about everything I never seen. Tried to write it down so I could make it happen. Now me and Mike on flights to Denver for the tour of madness. Now that is magic, should've stayed with all is possible. So watch your every move, it's only right, I gotta prove. Believe it's right, I mean it's people with OTs. From my 40 days of sleep of faith. Started with these writings just to formulate a better life for me and mine. It's been a climb, but we still going. Thankful for every moment, glad we make it every morning. Now we rewarded for the free shows we prayed on. These C notes, one dive in my wallet like free throws. I prayed for this. Now this time here, feel like the greatest thing. Years later, we still singing the same. Taking risks, catalogs, and passion. And remember when we happened to trick out my tour bus. Tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out my tour bus. Yeah. Tricked out my tour bus. 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 Let's rock. Tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out. I tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out. I tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out. Tricked out. Tricked out. I 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 tricked out. Woo! Tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus. Thank you.
Okay, look, I'm coming back because I was gonna do a whole bunch of other, but nope. Stoner's here, and when Stoner get here, we already have. Hold on, that's the wrong camera. My camera done messed up. Hold on, y'all. You can hear us talking. It's radio, so you can hear us talking. Mm-hmm. Okay, Stoner. Okay, so everybody's in the comment section and they're responding to this like, yeah, this is not cool. So, first of all, what do you think your opinion is on what I said?
Oh, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. I'd have stood up. I'd have left the booth and I would have stood my ass up in the middle of the restaurant
and told everybody.
No, order my shit. Because the only difference between me and the booth is the bars, I'll either be sitting or standing. But I can stand and order food at the bar. Mm-hmm. So I'd stand up, step out the booth, and order my food right the fuck there. Or you need to be, nope. I'm ordering from the bar.
Right.
I'm just not sitting at the bar.
Right.
A bar is not designed for sitting. You can order standing. Mm-hmm. I'm not paying you an extra $10 for a drink.
Mm-hmm. Or, man. Because see, and you know what?
Got me fucked up.
That makes me think of a couple of times where I've gone with other people thinking that I'm ordering a $5 drink and they probably mad as hell because they like, damn, Sunshine, you ordered 2 of those. Because usually that's my thing. I'll order 1 margarita while I'm waiting for my food and I'll order the second margarita when my food get there, right? So I done ordered $30 worth of damn drinks on top of the food. My drinks cost more than my food did.
Well, that normally.
Yeah, but still, if that wasn't my intention in our situation, yeah.
$5 margarita, camera went out again.
God dang, what's going on? Okay, keep talking.
If you ordering a $5 margarita and it ends up being goddamn $15, you crazy.
Yeah. Dave Ranye talking about drinking and say you didn't like it. Hey man, sorry. In Atlanta, that don't work.
What?
He said drink it and say you don't like it. Yeah, that don't work in Atlanta.
Nah.
Once you drink a drink in Atlanta, once you get the drink, that's yours. And they're not they're not doing that over. We're not playing that game.
It depends on where you go.
Yeah.
The TGI Fridays, you probably could have got away with that. Damn.
Yeah, it's giving me all kind of heck right now. Big Red is here. Hey, Big Red, talk to us.
What's going on, y'all?
What's going on? Tell me what you think.
Well, I will say this. There are a lot of franchises. As far as the Southwest, I want to say it's Southwest TGIF, Chili's, and Texas Roadhouse, and it's one other franchise. They're all a part of the same group. And they do have a policy that they're supposed to inform you before you go sit in the booth.
Or at least when I order the drink.
But before you even sit down.
Before you sit down, so you can make a choice for yourself.
Yeah, because when they have their happy hours going on, they're supposed to inform you that there are certain specials, drink specials, certain entrees that are a totally different price point sitting in a booth or at a table than at the bar.
I never knew that.
I never knew that.
That's why all those particular restaurants, they have a host at the door.
Right. I mean,
the only reason I know that is because a friend of mine, he's a GM, like 3 Chili's. And we worked together when we were like, I want to say I was 19, 20 at the time. That's the only reason I know that.
So this is standard procedure. This is standard practices.
They're supposed to inform, the host is supposed to inform you that there are, especially if it's like a happy hour, like there's certain times of the year where they'll have like a 1 hour where like margaritas and certain drinks, certain types of tequila will be on sale.
Right.
But it's at the bar.
Right.
They have to inform you that.
It's not at the whole spot.
Yeah. So like their steaks and stuff like that, certain stuff like they've been doing that for years. Like I remember when me and Polo first started, we worked in the kitchen, and when he started moving up, he was like, "Bro, I did not know all these regulations and things like that. Like your staff is supposed to inform customers every time that they come in, especially right before and right after." Well, the specials for these particular drinks have finished. Like that happy hour is over with. Even when it's over, they're supposed to still inform all new customers that come into the restaurant.
Oh my God!
Why are we not surprised that the one in Camp Creek?
Don't say nothing. She said nothing to me. And then I mean,
the Negroes.
I got that. I don't even want to say it's like that because.
There's a lot
for me, it's not even the fact that the waitress didn't tell me. For me, it's the fact that you have this policy at all. The fact that I can come into the exact same restaurant at the exact same time as somebody else and get the exact same drink, but we're sitting in 2 different places and we get 2 completely different prices, and you didn't charge me double. You charged me 3 times the amount.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But
like, I really feel like this Atlanta scamville, shouty. Like you can't everybody scam in Atlanta. Even the businesses is scamming in Atlanta. And now that makes me look at it differently. So now you about to lose business in a whole different way. One, I'll never buy another drink in your chairs ever again. If I'm sitting in a booth, I would never buy a drink in a chair ever again. The second thing is, if I ever go back, if I see the bar is too busy and I can't get a bar seat, I'm definitely not staying.
But that's the thing. You don't have to be sitting at a bar to get bar prices.
Oh, no, I feel what you're saying. You're saying I could get a booth and then just go walk up to the bar and ask for my drink and then go back to my chair. Yeah, but why I got to do all that? Now you're making me work for my drink. I don't want them extra steps right now. I'm drunk. You know what I'm
with
saying?
you,
So
Brown.
every drink I want to drink, I got to go back to the bar. That's crazy. So now you really ain't about to get this bitch no tip.
But that's how you do it in the club. In the club, now unless you get in a section in the bottle, it used to be in the club. You got you a seat, you sat down, and unless you wanted to pay the waitress to bring your drinks back and forth and wait for her to bring it back whenever the fuck, I go to the bar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that cuts out the waitress.
Right.
That cuts out having to tip anybody. You know what I'm saying? But the price is not different for sitting wherever I'm sitting. It's just the weight is going to be different.
Right.
So a lot of places, I do that. I get up and hey, we're sitting here.
Right.
I'll go to the bar and buy what the fuck I want and come back.
So if you were at a fine dining restaurant, you would go to the bar and order your drink?
Oh, hell no. But a fine dining restaurant not going to do that shit.
I'm not sure anymore.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Huh?
Hey, Brown, they do.
Yeah,
they do.
see, now I'm not sure. No, if okay, look, if this would have been done at some little mom, if this would have been done at Bigelow's or something like that, then I might not even be as mad because I'd be like, I expect y'all to be scamming. But because this is a franchise, I mean, not like this is a nationwide.
Bigelow's, I turned that bitch upside down. This motherfucker is half lit. The ceiling is falling in. And you want to try? And you got booth prices?
Yeah.
These fucking chairs, nigga.
Yeah.
Why you say Bigelow's? You should be in the Dick Bigelow's. The fuck?
Teacher, I got him to yell for you.
Bigelow's.
Oh yeah. Now those bars and those particular restaurants.
You
Yeah.
gonna have me pay triple for the drink?
Yo, that is so funny because when I was like 21, my mom took me and my homegirl to Bigelow's, and that was my first time ever getting a cat daddy. That wasn't a cat daddy application. It was a sugar daddy. He gave me a piece of paper. It was a sugar daddy application. It said filled out halfway, had his where he was retired from, how old his youngest kid was, how much time he need. I said, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Bigelow's, there was only one thing that had more goddamn old heads. Remember Harrison's?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you was gonna say Chit Chats.
Oh, nah, Chit Chat, because of where it's at, you get a mixed crowd.
Okay.
Because it's on Old National, and it's the old nigga club on Old National. It's still a whole bunch of young people that can't get into other spots, and then we just pull up the Chit Chat. You know
what what about grown folks? I've never been to any of these, and now I'm realizing I'm old enough. Like I'm that kind of old now. I probably could go to some of these spots and probably have a little bit more fun in them little young clubs.
No, you could when you go young. You have way more fun because all the old people want to get you drunk.
No, when you go young, these kids don't know how to party. They just sitting there on their phone and they playing fight music all the time.
You're talking about these kids. Had you went when you
were 20? No, I'm talking about now. Like, because look, even though I'm 40 now, right? Mm-hmm. If I go into Bigelow's, they gonna think it's a little young hot walking in, and I'm still gonna get a nice little.
It's 60-year-old men in Bigelow. Of course,
I'm still young to them 60-year-olds. Still a little young thing. Yeah. You just got to get older. I'm not in Bigelow's searching, y'all. I just in case somebody try to go back, and this is radio. Sweet Jesus. What just in case somebody go back to old boy talking about your girl out there trying to get the gold cat daddies at Bigelow's now. No, I'm not.
Nigga, I'm trying to pay these bills. Listen,
cat
let me tell y'all something. Listen. Let me tell you, if I was, God knew not to make me have one of them things with the slick. Okay? Because it would be pay up. Everywhere I went, it would be on sale. The fuck?
Fred, I gotta see you to add you, baby. I gotta see you to add you just because we've had people do nasty things on my live, and I can't allow that. I gotta see you before I add you. Let's see. Ranye said, off subject, Stoner. I found the video when me and my mother, RIP, were stuck in her bar. We're stuck in the bar wheel in Las Vegas because you held up traffic. Oh, huh? You held up traffic in Vegas because you got stuck in the
Yes.
He said he got the video.
Oh my God! I told you this. I told you the story.
Look at the camera. Tell everybody what happened.
Wow. It was it was the zip line. The zip line across the. All right, so you go to Vegas. They got I can't remember the name of the street, but it's connected to the Million Mile Mall.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So it's outdoors and you walk down it, but over it is a zip line.
Yo, what's up? What's up? Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we can hear you. Hold on, Fred. Let Stoner finish this story.
So
yeah, I'm on the mic. Yeah, I got you.
I'm on the zip line with my girl at the time, and I'm telling her the whole time, I don't want to do this. I'm scared. You know how it is with roller coasters. I get stuck on elevators. Roller coasters get broken with me on them. All that good shit. She's like, no, you always doing this. We don't have no fun because you always scared to do stuff. You don't want to jump out of a plane. You don't want to do this. So, all right, fuck it then, motherfucker. We in Vegas. I paid to fly this pussy out here. I'm going to have all the fun with this piece of pussy as I want to, okay? And I don't want to hear this piece of pussy complaining, so we'll get on the fucking zip line, okay? I get on the zip line. It's like 8 of us up there. They hit the button, and everybody else, shoo! My ass come right off the platform, 4 feet off the platform, and stuck in the middle of the fucking air.
No.
Yeah. So now the zip line is stuck. Everybody's panicking, and then they're blocking off the area under me just in case I fall or some shit.
And that's what Ranye got.
Yes. That's what Ranye got. Damn.
It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all.
Ranye, you gotta send
No, Ranye, send me the
Let's
video.
go.
Send it to me.
Listen, because you're gonna see my black ass like this.
Hey man, great point, man. Great point.
Oh my god.
What, nigga?
Yo, we got Fred here.
Yep, it's me, man. Hey, Sunshine.
I was so mad. I told her ass. I was so mad.
Yo, the cameras is fucking with me today. Stop playing. Okay. What's up, Fred? How you doing?
I'm doing fine, Sunshine. You know, you my friend, Sunshine. I like how you teaching in that band. I love hearing the words, man. Yeah, you the truth, girl. You know, you beautiful, girl.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know. We got a ghost in here today. It's killing me. Stop
Y'all having fun in the studio this morning, man. You know, that's what's up, man.
Look, whenever me and Stoner are around each other, it's always a good time. I try very hard to show y'all me and Stoner's conversations. Like whenever we get together, we try to show y'all pull up and go live, but we come from a generation of we don't do that like that. Like we don't know what we gonna say. But
this is a great morning show. Yep, this is a great morning show, man.
Tell
great
your friends about me so I can stay on. If anybody want to do some advertising, that helps.
Yep, I would, man. You know, this is a great morning show, man. You teach good topics, man. You know, you play music videos. Yep.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
you. The best, girl. You my friend, girl. You know, Sunshine, you the best.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for calling in, Fred.
All right, let me let you keep moving. Have a good time.
Awesome. Hey, Teacher Anitra, that's how you can call in. Do like Fred did. Just promise to keep your video camera off so that I know you're not going to show me none of your stuffs.
What?
Yeah, neutral. Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. If Teacher Anitra is not on the camera in a bathrobe, nigga, I don't want it. You heard what I said. Don't you come on this camera and not turn it on, fully clothed. Fuck out of here. Don't turn your camera on.
Show them that new little red haircut you got, Messy Red. She got a little haircut, looking cute with the sides and everything. Y'all, look, Ryan said the same thing. Nah, turn that John on.
Right. What's up, man? What's going on with
these niggas? Turn that on.
Ugly ass.
Turn that on.
I love it. I'm hot. I'm so hot.
Thank you saying the hair is crazy when I said she
Shirley. Hey, that's crazy. That's wild.
I need to bring back the trap school.
You need to wax that thing. Show respect. If you want me hey, so
are you talking about that guy?
Y'all gotta wax it too. Y'all want us to have a clean plate, but y'all don't have a clean plate. That's crazy.
I'm eating the plate. You eating the corn dog. The fuck? When last time you got a hot dog without a hair on it, nigga? You ain't from Brooklyn. Anyway. What's
What's up, Red?
Oh my God. Bedside, do or die.
It's nothing I can do with that. It's nothing I can do with that. I'm flabbergasted. Ryan said, nah, I like that 70s style plate.
Nah.
I'm gonna post a picture just for you, Ryan. It's not of me, but y'all know it's not of me. Y'all know I'm good for a thirst trap and using somebody else's thirst trap and posting it on my page. I'll post
the catfish.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll post. Well, I posted catfish all day, and I found a beautiful ass girl with this big ass afro on the top and the bottom. I'm posting that today. She was a nice little chocolate
Send
thing.
that pussy back to Africa.
Well, you know what? Actually, there's an artist that I really like, and she's really big on body positivity and femininity and stuff like that. And she shows the bush and everything. If you guys haven't heard of Lizzie Jeff, we've had her on here a couple of times or whatnot. We've played her music before. She's the one who sings Money Bags. Lizzie Jeff, she get that thing froed out and edged up and looking like heart stars and clovers and stuff. And that shit is cute. I think it's the person. I think it depends on the person and their aura if it looks like it's unkempt because it's, bushy, or if it's just she really on her power to the people.
I don't need power to the people with your pussy. That's not where I'm not looking for social activism in your underwear. Okay?
Damn.
You're going too hard. You're going too hard for the people, bitch. Okay.
I'm just looking at
Big Red, you turned the camera on the wrong day, nigga. You know I was gonna be in here. You picked the wrong day to be commentating. Goddamn.
I missed you, bro. I missed you, bro.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Him I can't wait for his show to come back because it's okay. So since we got you here, I texted you last night and you didn't say nothing. You didn't respond at all. I need confirmation.
All right. It's an injury to his oblique, right?
Okay. What we're talking about, Shador?
Shador Sanders,
yeah, Shador Sanders has an injury.
They found it after the first preseason game. He got an injury to his oblique.
So did he have it during the game and he was doing that well?
I don't know if he had it during the game, but they found it in the post game. Shit. But it's only going to have him out for 2 weeks.
Oh, I saw somebody say he was out for the whole season and that Flacco was about to be the Browns quarterback again.
Flacco is the Browns quarterback.
No, he's not.
He's the sitting. That's who they got on the paperwork.
He not the Look, let me tell y'all something. I'm from Cleveland, okay? I've been a Browns for a very long time. I've been to Browns training camps with my auntie, okay? I'm talking about like like dog, like go dogs, okay? I'm telling you,
no Flacco.
I'm telling you from my family chat, okay? I'm telling you from the family chat right now. It's Shador. Shador is our quarterback. And also, just in case you don't know, we're not buying Shador merchandise from the NFL. We're buying Shador merchandise from Shador's website. Okay, just so y'all know that, because the hell with the NFL, y'all not gonna get paid off of on the back end because y'all was
the only reason that you should buy.
Wait, look at Big Red face. He said, "Wait a minute."
I'm about to say the only reason that you should buy from the NFL is Shador is the first player to have what's called the prime. It's the prime clause.
Okay.
So he's getting 14% of everything the NFL sells with his name on it.
Okay. Versus other players that get what?
What?
It's like 8.5.
8.5?
No rookie. Not rookies though. Rookies don't get that.
Okay.
Rookies don't get it.
Okay.
Yeah, rookies don't get rookies. So a rookie doesn't.
So he is gonna get paid off of it if he. But I still don't want to get an NFL the other percentage. Get that boy all of.
But it's still But even when you buy off of his website, it's still an NFL jersey. You're still buying an NFL jersey. It's just going. The traffic is going through his website. He doesn't make NFL jerseys. He doesn't own them.
Okay. So okay. I get what you're saying. So even on his website, it's still going to give him only the 14%. Right. He's just giving you another avenue to purchase it on. Right. Okay, that makes total sense.
Mm-hmm. And to add to that,
he's got a whole bunch of other products on there too. Not Sorry, Red. I'm sorry. What you saying?
No. You good? No, I was going to add to what you were saying, Brown. He's already sold like almost it's $5.5 million worth of merchance as far as jersey sales.
Good googly moogly. Let's go.
Look, so he's I think he's in the top 10 right now as far as jersey sales right now, and that's crazy.
Most jersey sales.
That's crazy for a rookie.
Who has the highest jersey sales? Because in my mind, I think I know that it's going to be somebody on the Cowboys, right?
Hell
no. I feel like they buy more stuff than anybody.
I think
there's always a couple Cowboys in there.
It's always right.
Not this season because of all the contract shit.
No, I meant overall.
No, I'm just
overall. There's no telling. I mean,
Cowboys, Steelers.
Steelers, right?
Yeah, Steelers.
Steelers is a number.
Yeah.
Cowboys,
Green Bay.
Steelers, Green Bay.
I think I was going to say San Francisco would come in there somewhere. And Raiders.
Kansas City because of all the championships.
And
Philly,
Raiders.
And the Raiders
because of the gangs.
Yeah, but there was a time when they were not in the league anymore. They didn't
because they moved around.
But the Raiders definitely is in the top 10. You're not going to get them out of the top 10. But probably the best selling all time is going to be the Patriots, Green Bay, San Francisco, Dallas, and the Steelers. That's the top 5 right there. That's always going to sell.
Kevin says, someone said purchase his Jackson State jersey because that way you support a HBCU and Shador.
Yes.
Because that one will go through his NIL.
Yes.
So that's a good idea too. Yeah. Because I just feel like with the NFL, y'all played in our face about him. You know what I'm saying? And y'all let him go. What was it, 114 or something like that?
Yeah, 5th round.
Yeah. So you shouldn't make money off of it now on the back end.
But now that I find out about the prime clause, I understand why they did it. I understand why these NFL, because had you signed him
number one
overall, imagine what his jersey would have did that.
But they're still making, what you say, 85% of that?
Yeah, but they would still have to pay him 15%. This is all right, so
somebody please understand spiting your nose, the cutting off your nose to spite your face, because I have never in my life understood this concept. You're telling me that I'll take none or I'll take less because I don't want to pay you some?
I'll explain it very easily. Racism.
I know that part. I know that part. But I'm just saying.
Right.
Other than racism. He said there's no other.
There's no side bitch to this story. It's all racist.
Jesus. Because what do you mean?
If you had to sign number one, then automatically his jersey becomes the number one selling jersey.
Right.
Automatically becomes the number one selling jersey.
Right.
Because whether people know football or not, they will know who the number one draft pick is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not only that, just as a collector's item, think about it. Right. If you had a Deion Sanders jersey and you also have a Shador Sanders jersey, like, come on now. Because I'm not going to lie. I've got a jersey. I've got a Fighting Irish jersey with James on the back of it.
From LeBron James. Oh, yeah.
From high school.
That's money.
I just fold it up and put it away. But every once in a while I'll pull it out. I'll let the kids wear it because they can fit it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a child size jersey back when I was, young, high, back in Atlanta days when we was all wearing jerseys and stuff. They were wearing their Atlanta jerseys and LeBron still wasn't like LeBron, but I had my LeBron jersey and, I still got credit because what? A Fighting Irish LeBron jersey?
Speaking of draft.
Okay.
You know your boy about to get a divorce, right?
Oh, can we please bring back the GOAT shop? There's so much to this. Okay, Big Red. Have you heard? Teacher Anitra says Dallas Cowboys have the highest selling jerseys of all time.
I believe it.
Believable. Very believable. Okay. I don't know if y'all know, but Travis Hunter's girl is now
pregnant.
She's pregnant too?
So
wait, please tell me she's not pregnant and asking for a divorce in Tennessee.
Pregnant by one of his players from the Jaguars. So that means
how would y'all know that?
These are the stories that are being leaked.
Okay, yeah, no, I absolutely don't condone it. And the only reason why I don't condone it is because y'all talking on somebody else's dick and y'all wasn't in the bed with them. Not until after this baby is born and the baby has a DNA test do I stand on any of that. It's just as a woman, you can't tell me when I was ovulating and who I had sex with. Just because I might have been cheating, you can't say it's somebody else's baby till we get this DNA test. So I stand on that as a journalist. We're not gonna perpetuate that. We're not gonna do that here, right? But we will stand on what we do know. She's setting up for a divorce. Yes. This girl is sitting on there crying. This ain't what I thought it was gonna be. Yes. This ain't this, that, and the third. And if you don't know, they got married in Tennessee. In Tennessee, you do not have to have a certain amount of time in the marriage to get out of it and get the maximum amount. So they could have been married for a day. And she could have went and got a divorce and she could get the maximum amount that she want, because guess what? He don't have no damn prenup. And so this is the fastest FAFO I've ever seen play out in real time. The only thing faster than this FAFO was when Cat Williams when Cat Williams told doggone told Uncle Shay Shay, you better leave them alone. They gonna take all your money.
Take all your money.
Shay Shay did not listen.
Nigga to his face.
You better leave these white bitches alone.
Listen,
these
bro,
little young tender bitches alone. You better leave them white. You better. Okay, they got all of his inheritance, all of his kids' inheritance.
Yep, and got him fired.
Jesus.
And got him fired.
You know what I'm saying? Kevin said, "Is she really filing? Is that a fact?" I don't think she has filed yet because TMZ hasn't dropped it. Mm-hmm. But as a woman watching this, the setup is she's definitely setting up the plan.
I know when a bitch don't want me no more. I done been through it enough.
She picked the wedding destination.
Right, she picked the wedding. Right,
she picked everything. Yeah, she ran this. Yeah, everything. Yeah.
And waited to right after the contract to get that wedding.
That ink was real nice and dry. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Most athletes are goofies.
How do we go from our afro coochie to football? I love this show.
It's all about the turf.
It's all look, hey. And as a person with self-diagnosed ADHD, I can actually give you a Venn diagram of how we got there. It made sense. Because see, we were talking about coochie. It's
called segues.
Yeah. We were talking about coochie.
Coochie is all encompassing if you don't understand.
And then it went from coochie all the way to bad coochie. And coochie that's taking money. It worked. We got there. Mm-hmm. Kevin said, I'd kiss you, cough and all. This cough ain't from illnesses.
Kevin was still trying to get down during COVID. Kevin, bitches coughing in the line at the goddamn. Oh, bitch, take that mask off.
No, this is pre. No, this is my pre-Eartha Kitt, baby. I'm telling you, I'm setting up for that. Marcus, I'm gonna have that nice little raspy one day. I'm gonna sound like T-Boz.
Always make me my skin.
I'm gonna sound like T-Boz one day. I understand why old women are cougars now, though. I do, because once you get a certain age, you get kind of feral. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that cat turns into something different, and then the older guys don't be wanting to do it like that. So you gotta run through them little young things. They hips, you don't have to worry about their hips not being able to click. You know, old guys, they be doing it. You hear their knees popping and shit.
I've got sex to the old guys, so I have to take.
You know what I'm saying?
Old women, I hate to say
only young girls like old balls. Ask Alex. She say she like old balls.
I hate to say, but
old women like firm, young, virile.
Right.
Huevos. How did we get here?
Old women, I don't know. I know why.
Big Red is still here just watching.
I know why old men want young women, because old women,
Old women want young men for the exact same reason. Again, we got to stop saying men and women. Even on that, it's just people. Because people when you really think about it, when an older, what's Cher doing? Cher, Madonna, and Drea. Them is 3 old bitches that is going after young tender dick. Nothing but young tender dick. Okay.
Oh, and what's the name from Girlfriends? Tracy Ellis Ross.
I've never seen her with anybody.
That's all she talks about. That's all she talks about is young men. You haven't watched any of her interviews recently?
No. Yeah, because she been ran through.
Right. Because all the old niggas, she done ran through all the old niggas in Hollywood. So now she has to. Now she's talking about, I only want young men. But the truth is, all the old niggas in Hollywood done smashed already, and they don't want that old pussy no more. So you got to go find young, niggas who don't know any better.
She was with Akon's brother for years.
Who?
She was with Akon's brother for years.
Oh yeah, I got to talk about Akon in Currency Conversations because they finally told him, look, your city ain't gonna get made.
Oh, they told him to get off the property.
Yeah.
They told him to get off to relinquish the property, and they owe him, and he owns them money. Fines.
Yeah, I bet he does. I bet he does. ATL Kimmy said older women be hornier than the men. And that's exactly what I'm saying. I get it why they become cougars.
Listen,
that's all to chase me.
So women been holding on to that little. You've been holding on to that little thing since you was for all these years, and not letting nobody get to it. Whereas a young man been chasing pussy he's tired by the time he reaches his 50s, and you got energy because you ain't been doing nothing but holding it up to try to get a house and a car. So of course, when you get to 40-something years old, you got the house and the car and the kids and maybe some grandkids. It's time to free that goddamn vagina. But I've been working since I was 18 trying to take care of bitches. I've been married twice, got 3, 4. When I get to 50, 55, if you think this dick is gonna work without a blue pill, you out your motherfucking mind. I've been working this dick since I was 10 years old. The fuck wrong with you? Yes, I don't want to fuck your ass no more. I want to cut the grass, barbecue some meat, maybe goddamn tickle on your booty, and watch some motherfucking football. I've been fucking for 40 years. Okay.
Tat out.
Huh?
Tat out.
You've been holding on to that little pussy. You've been trying to get niggas to give you rings and tricks and all that shit. I've been giving this dick away for free for 40 years. For 40 fucking years.
Brown.
Of course I'm tired.
Brown, you ain't lying.
No more.
I'm so.
They've been. When I was a young man, that's all it was older women. That's all it was. Older women.
Right. When I was in my 20s, I fucked quite a few older women because, after I got out of my marriage.
That's doing a nice public service. It's doing public service.
I mean, they have their own money, they have their own houses and cars. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was coming out of my first marriage. I really didn't have a whole lot going on. I barely had a car. You know what I'm saying? And these bitches willing to pay for whatever. I could have got flued out if I wanted to get flued out. I just didn't, I didn't care about that at the time. Only thing I cared about was food in my belly, money for some weed to smoke, and goddamn pussy. But fucking old bitches hips be bad, bitches needs be bad. Goddamn, it's always a time frame. It's gotta be.
I got work to do. I got my grandkids got to come over.
It's never spontaneous, and then they be wanting you to do shit. You don't want to cut. Can you come over? Oh, get one of your grandkids to cut your grass.
That's why they don't want Earl. Because Earl,
right. Earl been fucking for 40. He not cutting no goddamn grass. Not your grass. He got his own grass to cut and grandkids to chase. And you know what I'm saying? Goddamn.
I'm so done with you. They crank it up. Yeah. They over here too. Okay, so we got one more. We gonna let you go, Big Red.
All
right, baby. Hit us up when you got something else. Come back. Okay. The next one is a lot in the last 24 hours, 48 hours has come out
in politics.
No. T Hood.
Yo.
A lot has come out. Gwinnett County has made a statement.
Yo.
The daughter has gotten caught on voicemails and all kind of stuff. So
yeah, run it down.
Okay. So for everybody who is not ATL, you know what I'm saying? Oh snap! My hold on. Talk to them for a second. I got to plug this computer.
Yeah, for everybody who doesn't know, the boy T Hood. Oh man, his real name is
My phones are being used. I can't look it up. I want to say it's Tavares though.
Yes,
something like that.
Man, I wish we had Deuce on the show, man. That's Deuce's brother. Like Deuce.
Are you serious?
Not brother like blood,
okay.
But like brother like me and Deuce.
Okay.
That's Deuce's boy. I was introduced to him by Swipe, and then within a little while later, Deuce again. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's from. Remember when I was off of Margaret? He's from that area. He's from the east side for real.
Okay. So basically, the gist of what we know that has happened, right? This is just the baseline of what we know. Rashida's daughter and him have been dating or whatnot. I guess some kind of kerfluffle ensued. She then allegedly, Tevin, thank you, Tevin. I said Tavares, I was close. She then called in her reinforcements, which just happened to be her brother. They then get into an altercation with T, and T put the pause on them. They then left and came back
with more people
and retaliated
and guns.
T Hood lost his life, and then the shooter was taken away allegedly by Rashida and Kurt.
With Kurt Frost.
Yeah.
He's that. Kurt. They say that Rashida wasn't actually there to pick the shooter up. Kurt picks up the shooter.
Only Kurt. So now they're saying Rashida wasn't in the car?
No, they saying Rashida, I guess they both come to the house. And Rashida's with the daughter because her boyfriend just got killed.
Okay. But Kurt was the one who went and swooped up.
Right.
Okay.
So if there's anybody aiding and abetting,
it would be Kurt. It's not going to be Rashida. Okay. So I was under the impression that both of them was in the car. Since then, since all that came out, Gwinnett County has come out. They've released a statement saying they've been, they're starting an investigation or whatever. That I think they even said that Kurt's son was interviewed and released or something like that.
Yeah, because what they're trying to say at first is this was a self-defense shooting.
Right. But you can't say it's self-defense if you
went and got the weapon
and you come back. Now that's premeditated.
That's premeditated.
Right. Yeah. So the streets are talking. T Hood was somebody that was very beloved by the community. He wasn't, one of those, he had connection. He had community connections. So what do you think is
I think that had this not been the Frost family, that this would run totally different.
Okay.
The son would be in jail. The girlfriend would be in jail. They, you know what I'm saying? Because this is all, once you call this man and he came over and then left and came back, this is all conspiracy to commit murder and premeditated murder. And then the daughter should be charged with manslaughter. Because you took the steps that caused this man's murder. Instead of people know something 100%, just be 100% about something. If you are having domestic issue and you call anyone but the police, everything that comes from whoever shows up is you're responsible. You are responsible.
As you should be, though.
You should have,
because you put this in motion.
Right. If you really are feeling threatened and feel like somebody actually did something to you, call the police. If you call your brother and he shows up and your brother gets killed, that's on you. Your boyfriend gets killed, that's on you. You get killed, your kid get killed because they could have shot up the house, whatever the fuck is on you. So the fact that you didn't call the police,
and we don't mean morally, we mean legally.
We mean
legally. That is on you. You are an accessory to the fact.
Yep. So the fact that you didn't call the police first it makes me believe that whatever issue you say had no merit. Whatever you trying to tell us he was doing to you that was so bad that you had to call your family, you didn't call the police, you little skinny bitch, and that nigga is dead. I hope you clip this and clip this clip and make sure that when I say fuck the Frost family,
okay,
fuck Rashida and Kurt.
Okay.
Because
you don't want to chew all of her bubble gum?
Huh?
You don't want to.
I want to get in a car and run over the piece of shit family that y'all made out y'all nasty dick and pussy.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
We'll edit that so
I'm
it
not
can be
even,
played.
and I'm not screaming, I'm not yelling,
Yeah.
because I'm angry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not an anger like, oh no, it's
No,
an
it's-
anger
it's-
like who y'all raised deplorable.
Because it wasn't one of your kids, it was a
It
couple.
was the gang of your kids. Now here's
Mm-hmm.
the truth. Had that been my sister and she picked up the phone and called me, you goddamn right, I'm on 3 wheels
Mm-hmm.
to come kill. To come kill. It's my sister. So when you picked up the phone and you called all this crying and shit you doing on the internet, if my sister calls me, a nigga is dead.
And so she knew what she was setting up.
The last time my sister called me, we drug a nigga down the stairs till his head bust open.
No, you didn't. No, you
Yes,
didn't.
we did.
Hey, you're still on. You're on air.
Of course, this was
Allegedly.
30 years ago.
He dreamed about this.
30 years ago. My sister's already passed.
This was it. Never that no.
Sorry, Emerson.
Yeah, we.
Emerson.
He said sorry.
Emerson is the kid's name.
But no, I feel exactly what you're saying. As a sibling, if somebody calls you in distress, you're not going over there to have a conversation with them. You're going over there to put paws on them. And
Right. So all this shit that the Frost fan, all this shit that.
What do you think is going to happen? So you
what
feel as though
should have happened is Rashida and Kurt should have did a press conference and came out and said that, hey, my daughter was in distress. She called her brothers. They came over by happen chance. This young man died. That's sorry. We'll take whatever consequences come with it. Mm-hmm. That's what should have happened. But what's going to happen is y'all going to use your money and influence in Atlanta, in this city, because T Hood doesn't have that money and influence. His family is not on. We ain't see this family growing up on Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're not friends. He's not friends with Fannie and he don't go to dinner with the mayor.
Yeah.
This is going to be a railroad. Nobody's going to serve any time. Nobody's going to serve any time because Gwinnett County is already
swept under the rug.
No. They're not going to sweep it under the rug. They're already pushing a self-defense.
Yeah, they are. Narrative.
When's the last time you heard a nigga getting murdered and anybody said anything about self-defense?
Right.
Let this have been 2 niggas in the hood, it would have been murder. We don't care about this. A nigga is dead, a black on black crime. We don't even need to do an investigation. It's a murder. Put that nigga in the ground, put that nigga in the jail.
And everybody who was in the car, around, watched, videotaped, associated with, didn't call now. Everybody would be part of it. Yeah. And I promise you, before having this conversation with Stoner, I really thought, I was like, man, they just ruined this whole family's life. But thinking about it from this perspective, we're gonna have to watch this play out, because you might be right. This might get swept under the rug and nothing happens.
I guarantee you it will.
Yeah.
I guarantee you it will. It's gonna get, of course, there's gonna be a court case and all that shit, because Atlanta loves the hoopla and loves the media. We're not going to have a lack of media on this, but it's going to end up in the sense of, because especially when they start to portray who T Hood was, because of his music. Bro, this nigga did back to school drives. This nigga did giveaways for Thanksgiving. This nigga did all the things in his community
that you're
supposed to do. And he wasn't even super celebrity. He was just a nigga from the community that knew how hard it was to come up on the east side. And when he got a little scratch of change, not millions and millions of dollars, a little bit of change. He had started his own different kind of businesses. Yeah, he had a weed strain. He had a couple of hits on the radio.
Who doesn't have a weed strain?
But that's not illegal.
Right.
Then He had hits on the radios. He got big, you know what I'm saying, features on different people's songs. He did what a normal hood celebrity would do and built himself up and was building himself up to even greater and bigger situations. You just happen to be messing with the wrong ratchet ass bitch.
Yeah.
And y'all getting into and then doing toxic ass shit with her, because I don't know what the full story was, and I'm not taking no blame away from him.
Right.
Because he may have been
compliant in whatever was
going
on.
Doing everything she said, but just know that if you pick up the phone and you call your brothers,
that's what their intent is. There's no brother that's coming. There's no brother that, and I got 7 of them, so I know exactly what he's saying. If you call your brothers, they come in as the cavalry. They're not coming for diplomacy. They coming as the cavalry. They coming as cowboys and whatever, and they dragging whoever out
the fuck out.
Yeah, and they not asking no questions, and they not taking no. So this is gonna be one.
Apparently you called the brother who couldn't fight, and that nigga got his ass mollywopped. You know what I'm saying?
And that's something else, ladies. If you know you can kick your brother's ass, don't call that nigga to go fight somebody else. That's crazy. You can beat him up. Why would you send?
Why would you call him?
Jesus, you're right. I said allegedly. I every time he said something, I said allegedly. I'm not getting sued. I said allegedly. This is a pending investigation. We're watching it unfold as in real time.
It's just sad though, man.
It is
sad. That's all it is. It's just sad. I met that man multiple times. We got good memories. I just got, it's good memories of him though. I don't got any real he did me dirty and no shit like that. But I'm not everybody who's been in contact with him. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. And the other side of it is, I don't know. We don't know the other full side of the story. I just know that you picked up the phone and you called your brothers.
Yeah.
Hood rule. We all know if you call your brother,
he's coming to do something.
Like if I call my sisters,
I'm coming to do something.
Yeah, this bitch over here. She did what?
Don't worry about it. You don't hit her. I will.
Don't put her. My sister's gonna show up, Vaselined up, barefoot, no shoes. My sister's gonna show up, no shoes, and come drag your ass up and down the block.
I believe it.
You crazy?
I believe it. Y'all, that's all we got for you. That's all we got. But you already know you can tune in tomorrow for WTF News. I've got some great stuff for you on that. And send me all of your videos, okay? Send me your videos so we can play those. Any of the Insta trolls. I got a lot of good stuff pulling up. I want to give a quick shout out. Kels told me yesterday that she was looking at our numbers and stuff like that. And she was pleasantly surprised that Germany, I don't know if it's a base or if it's just, Wiener Schnitzel, but some folks out in Germany are really tuned into us and are listening and watching like regularly in Germany. So
that might hit some kind of algorithm.
Yeah. Hey, Guten Tagen and Wiener Schnitzel and Volkswagen. So, thank you. I appreciate that.
She didn't mean anything by any of that. She just tried to relate, y'all.
That's all I know in German. What German words you know?
None.
Wiener Schnitzel? That's definitely
No.
Volkswagen?
No.
That's German engineering.
That's German engineering, but I don't think that's a German word.
I mean, if they engineered it, they made it.
An Austrian word, Austrian name.
I can see that. Okay, and then what? Guten Tagen.
Guten Tagen. I don't know if that's German or not.
It sounds.
I try not with the cultural appropriation. I go crazy on, what I'm saying, but I just try not to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pathfinder. He said Guten Tag. Yeah, Guten Tag. It's something like that. Yeah, that's one of those words I like. The other word that I like to say is mukbang. All right,
mukbang. Yo, I love mukbang.
Now, I won't watch them, but I love to just say mukbang.
I love how Vietnamese people speak anyway.
Yeah. Oh man, it's the best.
I know that.
I love it.
I know they're gonna fuck up all my Chinese food.
Hey, but my nails gonna look good. Yeah.
Oh no! Did you see the nigga trying to? Real quick, Nigga trying to do a little skit on goddamn about nails. They had the nail shop across the street from South DeKalb Mall, and the bitch is telling him that her nails cost $450, and he got to get her nails done and her mama nails done before they can go on the first date. First of all, this bitch is built like a bag of Big Macs in a $10 Temu fucking suit, and this dumbass nigga, and he looked like he just got out of South DeKalb. I mean, got out of DeKalb County prison, DeKalb County jail, and she is straight up and down arguing with this nigga about $450 for some nails. Like, bitch, I wouldn't give you $4.50 to buy a.
What did you get done for $450? They must have used them Swarovski crystals.
Listen.
Cause what?
I don't know.
$450?
The most I've ever paid for a bitch nail.
That's my electricity bill.
$250. $250 is the most I paid for a bitch nail.
She don't wash dishes.
Hmm?
She can't wash dishes. If your nails are $250, you're not washing dishes. I'm not.
Dishes? That bitch didn't clean her own house.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I promise you. If my nails cost $450, I'm not.
Bitch didn't do no laundry.
Didn't
wash
no
clothes.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I've got what? I've got a car note on my fingers.
The bitch did cartwheels on penis. That's why.
So this is all hustle, no fear. And Pathfinder says Fräulein. I know that word. That's a girl, Fräulein.
Right.
Yeah. So it's time for us to say so long, farewell. I'll be the same I do as you, to you and you and you. All right, this is all hustle no fear on Hits 92.3. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to the station. We've got a ton of shows that are amazing to listen to. Thank y'all so much, and we will see y'all. That's actually a good question, and I'll ask him that off air. Teacher Anitra says, how did he get to the fight? She said, what, did he Uber to the fight? How did he get there if he had to get picked up?
Their girlfriend. His girlfriend and boyfriend. He's at his girlfriend's house.
So his girlfriend dropped him off?
Who, T-Hood?
No, the brother that fought him.
He drove.
No, he couldn't have if Frost picked him up.
All right.
So he left his car there?
Of course. You committed murder. We trying to get you to Mexico. You're not driving your own car. You getting in my car and I'm driving you to the fucking border. If it's my son.
Oh, this is really premeditated. Okay, yeah. This is so premeditated.
If Georgie did some shit and he calls you, it don't matter that Georgie drove his car. Get in my car. I'm going to take you to safety. Leave that piece of shit car.
Okay.
We don't give a fuck. That car can stay wherever. You can push that car off. I'm trying to save your life now. You committed murder. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all. We're going to have to do an after show. I'm about to play a song, and if you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say. This is all hustle, no fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Play this.
Boy, just be yourself. If people don't like it, if you're being yourself, fuck them.
Tell them again, fuck them. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken. Ever been happy to help a motherfucker, then when you need help, motherfucker said ever felt like you be there for motherfuckers that never be there when we dance them? Hard to know who really care for and love you, cause all the above is a mouthful of. That's why I stay out the way hollering. Then give me some pussy and sleep in it. Ho. Fuck em. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken.
Fuck out my face with that gibberish. All that say chasing prohibited. Most them little bitty rotisseries giving that kitty the hell for the city. So slimming for sure, keep it pimping. You come with them gimmicks, them hoes get the shimmy like. I'm about to blow like a semi, so mixing the smoke with the Henny like.
Fuck em. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken. You ever stuck out your neck for motherfuckers that stabbed you in the back for a check? So you ever pulled up the check a motherfucker that never paid back all their debt? So you ever regretted sexing a motherfucker that don't be ready to stretch you? To answer your questions, yes, then I give me some pussy and sleep in it. Ho. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone
on the show, right?